JCrits666 back with another Destiny 2 video. So today I just wanted to share with you my current void build, and it's my grenade melee build. It's overpowered, it's insane. So first thing I'll do is show you what I've got on, and then we shall see it in action. So I'm using Sentinel, obviously for Void 3.0, and I am using the Sentinel shield with, I've got Vortex Grenade and Shield Throw. These are key to the build. You can use other grenades, but I just don't find them as effective, so bear that in mind. So I'm using Controlled Demolition, and I'm using Bastion as the two aspects. Now for fragments, we're using the Echo of Expulsion, which is the void ability final blows cause targets to explode. Echo of Remnants, which means your Void Wall, Vortex Grenades have increased duration, and we're using the Echo of Persistence, which just gives us buff to our Overshield, so that's just to give us more survivability within the build. On our helmet, we're using a solar helmet, and I've got a Discipline mod. Now my stats aren't great on all my armor, so I've had to use Discipline, or overall, look at my Discipline is only at, even with using Discipline mods on all my armor, I'm only at tier 7. So play about with that part as much as you want to try and get your Discipline to around a minute or less. So I'm using Volatile Flow, which means Void Elemental Wells grant Void Weapons volatile rounds. I've got 2 Ashes to Assets on, which gives me super energy on grenade kills. Now you could swap one of these out for a rocket launcher, for ammo finder, anything like that if you need be. On my gloves, I'm using Elemental Ordnance. So defeating a combatant with a grenade spawns Elemental Well that matches your subclass energy, which in this case is Void. And then I'm using Grenade Kickstart, just to give us that little extra boost to get my grenade faster. And I'm using plus Discipline stat on there. I am on my chest, I'm using the exotic Heart of Inmost Light. Now this is important, because when you use any ability, grenade, melee, or barricade, it empowers the other 2 abilities, which empowered means abilities have a faster regen, melees and grenades do more damage, and barricades have more hit points. This is key to this build. Now, you don't have to use it, you can use something else, but it does make a massive difference. But for instance, if I was running some high level content, I might switch out and use aces instead, where my supers are needed more often and things like that. But overall, for most things, I would be using this. I'm using Explosive Well Maker, which rapidly defeating combatants with explosive damage spawns solar wells. Now, the explosive damage being from the volatile and the grenades and stuff like that. And then I'm also rocking these 2 off the artifact thermostatic plating, just to give me more survivability again. I'm not entirely sure of these stack, but I've put 2 on just in case, seeing as I had the slots available. And again, I'm just doing plus 10 Discipline on there. For my boots, we are rocking Invigoration, which reduces your melee cooldown each time you pick up an orb of power, usually. And Powered Melee Combatant, a Melee Well Maker, which Powered Melee Combatant final blows, spawn Elemental Wells massively comes out. So it's just to get more wells. Now you could use something like Seeking Wells, which is very useful. You could also use Font of Might. You could change this out to suit, but I prefer Melee Well Maker. It just fits in with the build for me. Now for Lamar, we're using Bomber on both, which reduces the grenade cooldown whenever we use a class ability, which we will be using on melee and our barricade quite often. And then we're using Well of Life, which picking up the solar elemental gives increased regeneration for health, so it just adds to our survivability as well whilst we're doing, getting our kills, everything else. And that ties in with our Explosive Well Maker. And I'm also using a rocket launcher with Explosive Light, so I can still pick up orbs when I've got a full super as well. So that'll help me out with the Invigoration perk to get my melee back quicker as well. That's also optional, but I think it just really helps. Now, as you can see in action, kill an enemy, they explode, you get a portion of your grenade back straight away, throw your shield, you'll get a massive boost again, and then Pop my shield down. Grenade's pretty much back instantly. It works best when there's lots of enemies, so which I came in here because it was just me and I thought there would be lots of enemies, so let's get into it. So you can see straight away, you'll see grenade. That's the volatile rounds. One grenade just keeps chaining, wipes all of them out. Okay. Get a good portion back straight off the bat. And then your shield throw does the same again. Spot lots of explosions, picking up the wells. Oh, already got it back pretty much. Pop my shield and I have it back. And again, you can literally just keep spamming your grenade, your shield. And again, now if you pair this with another weapon, say a demolitionist wellspring, you would very rarely have to shoot anything. Obviously, the more crowds of enemies is, the quicker you get it back as well. I will link to my Discord is in the description below. I will post it in there. I'm going to do a set up a new channel in the Discord just to put all any builds that I show off. I'm going to be doing more builds. I'm currently working on a health regen build using Devour and all the rest of it. Just trying to do an almost invincible Titan, so to speak. You can always catch me live on Twitch twice a week. Keep an eye on my socials. What days? Usually around 7 PM GMT, but unfortunately I don't have a schedule. It's at different days at the minute, so just keep an eye on Twitter and Instagram. Please hit that like button if you like the video. Remember to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content, and until next time, I'll see you soon.